Hello, incredible listener. You're welcome to another episode of A Walk with A.F.I podcast. Today is not just any day. Yes, it is a very special day because it is my birthday. And I am so excited and happy to be sharing this moment with you because birthdays for me are not just about celebrating my age, they're about reflecting on growth, lessons, and how far we've come. As I thought about what to share today, one thing stood out for me, and it's my journey of understanding and embracing my ambivert personality. It has been a journey of learning to see myself not as too much of this or not enough of that, but as a beautiful balance of traits that make me who I am. If you ever felt torn between being introverted and extroverted, or just felt like you don't fit into any one personality label, this episode is for you. So let's talk about what it means to embrace our unique nature and use it as a strength in our personal growth journey rather than seeing it as a weakness. I've always found myself in between the line of introversion and extroversion. On one hand, I absolutely love talking. If you know me, you know I love deep conversations. They energize me. I thrive on meaningful engagements, whether it's discussing big ideas, sharing experiences, or simply connecting with people on a deeper level. But yes, there is another thing. I don't enjoy going out, and I'm definitely not the life of the party. Social events can be so exhausting, and sometimes I'd rather stay home, recharge, and reflect. And when it comes to processing emotions, honestly speaking, it's another mix entirely. Some days I can be deeply reflective and take my time in making decisions, and other times I react quickly and decisively. For a long time, this in between nature left me feeling like I didn't belong anywhere. I would see people who were confident introverts, you understand, owning up to it, confident extroverts, thriving in the spotlight, introverts, they were being content in their solitude. And I wonder, why can't I just be one of these two? Like, I can't I be one or the other. It felt like I was just too much or not enough, depending on the situation at hand. But the turning point came when I discovered the concept of being an ambivert. It was like a light bulb moment for me, that moment when you turn up the light bulb. Yes, that was the way it was for me. Suddenly it made me sense that I wasn't supposed to fit, and I'm still not supposed to fit into one extreme or the other. Being an ambivert means I could embrace both sides of my personality and find balance in them. And over the years, I've realized and learned that being an ambivert has really helped me a lot in adaptability. It has made me to really be a very adaptable person. I can adapt to environments and situations on time. I can connect deeply with people when I'm in my extroverted space, and just as easily also enjoy my personal peace and quiet in my own company when I'm feeling introverted. So this flexibility has really allowed me to, and it's still allowing me to navigate different environments without feeling out of place. And also it has made me to be a kind of person that reflects a lot. My reflective side really helps me to process things deeply, which makes my conversation more meaningful. I don't just talk, it's not just for talking's sake. It's something that gives me so much joy and so much energy. If I'm trying to have a conversation with you, like I really just want to go all out, you understand? And also it has helped me to set boundaries, because I've learned to set boundaries that honor both sides of my personality. When I need my alone time, I go all out for it unapologetically. And when I feel like, oh my goodness, I want to connect, I want to talk, I want to engage, I do it without stress. Let me put it that way. I show up for these two and it has really been so amazing. Like, I never thought being an ambivert can be so interesting until I started owning up to my type of personality, and understanding this about myself has been so freeing. Honestly speaking, I no longer feel the need to explain why I might seem super chatty this moment, and next moment I just want to feel received, or I just want to be received, you understand? And it's all part of who I am, and I've learned to see that as a strength and not a weakness or a contradiction as most people do. And this past 1 year that is making today, yes, my birthday, I've been able to embrace my ambivert personality and leaned into its strengths. I mean, as I step into this new year of my life, one of my biggest goals is to keep owning up to who I am and encouraging others to do the same. Like, just own up to who you are. I know that it might not be easy, but that is the sweetest thing, honestly speaking. Our last episode, we spoke about, you not trying to impress people, you living your life, be free with the way you are living life. And the point is, they all go hand in hand. You living life because of purpose, because of your value, your faith, and all of that, and then owning up to who you are again is a huge blessing. And I'm just so glad that at least I'm a lot much better than who I used to be. And honestly, this 1 year that I've really embraced my personality has taught me that balance is key. You don't have to be one thing all the time. It's okay to have moments when you're outgoing, and then the moments when you just want to be received, like, and you are received. So I realized that balance is really the key for me. And also self-awareness. Like, I realized that self-awareness is very, very powerful. Knowing when to step back and when to step forward has been a game changer for me personally. It's about listening to yourself and honoring what you need in the moment. Do you understand? So it has been really, really helpful, and I've learned that. And another thing that I've learned over this 1 year about my personality is that your personality is a gift. See, the traits you might see as confusing or contradictory are often your biggest strengths. It's all about your perspective. It's about how you own up to it. It's all about how you see yourself. It's about how you understand the way you feel, the way you react, the way you act, and the way you go about things that matters. So don't feel like your personality is a weakness or is a side of you that you really want to hide. Don't do that to yourself. See, own up to your personality, own up to who you are. It's really, really helped in this journey of growth. For me, it has really helped me, and it has meant to me that I need to continue to connect deeply with people while also creating intentional spaces for solitude and reflection. So it's about leaning into the conversations that matter while giving myself space and the grace that I need to step back. So when I need to step back, I do it. And when I need to go all out, talk, engage, connect with people, I do that as well. And I really want to leave you with this thought: you are enough just as you are. So whether you identify yourself as an introvert or extrovert, ambivert, or something that we do not even know, your personality is your gift. It's not about fitting into a mold. It's more of you understanding yourself, embracing your uniqueness, and using it to thrive and not just to survive. So here is my question for you. What is one thing about your personality that you've come to see as a strength? Because honestly, this 1 year that has really helped me to embrace my personality has brought a lot of good things to my life. And one of that is this space, this podcast. And I know today is not Yes, it's not a day to talk about how this podcast started, but seriously, I must say that me embracing who I am has really helped me a lot. And one of the things that I can bring out of this 1 year is this podcast. And I'm really, really excited and happy that I embrace who I am, and I'm still embracing who I am. And so I would like to hear your story too. So feel free to share with me on social media. You can send me a message. You can even drop it in the comment section. I'll be more than excited and glad to listen to your wonderful story, honestly. And thank you once again for spending this awesome, amazing, interesting, wonderful, and very special day with me. I'm so grateful for this community and for the opportunity to grow together. And so until next time, please stay kind to yourself and remember that you are exactly what you are meant to be. You only have to keep thriving. You have to keep improving. You have to keep growing. You have to keep getting better. But my dear, you are enough. God has given you everything to be who He has destined you to be. So don't think that your personality is a weakness and not a blessing. Over the years and this past 1 year especially, I've learned to embrace who I am, and it has been so amazing for me. And so you should look into that as well. Don't feel like you are being too introverted or being too extroverted. Honestly, when I thought about it, I was like, being an ambivert is a blessing because it helps you to balance. You understand? You're not so much on this, you're not so much on that. And a lot of people that are extroverted, I know a lot of people that are extroverted, I know a lot of people that are introverted, and they are just trying to, balance it, to be able to talk when they want to talk, to be able to be received when they want to be received. And me, I can just do it effortlessly. So it's actually a blessing. And if that is your case too, it is a blessing. If you're an introvert, it is a blessing. If you're an extrovert, it is a blessing. And until I see you next time, please keep thriving, take care of yourself, and know that I love you, God loves you more. Bye.